Now, I made this reference to the issue of the Perwaja case, which has now led to a liability of more than 11 billion ringgit, $3 billion. Now, I've circulated some background to the fact my concern regarding the acquittal by the High Court. Eric Chia again wants to portray this as a personal issue, like in the case of Al-Tantuya. But let me clarify based on sequence of events. When I was elected as Minister of Finance, that Perwaja is insolvent, almost insolvent in 1995-96, I had then to table the report to the Cabinet and seek the approval as Minister of Finance to disburse an additional 2 billion ringgit to Perwaja on condition private house conduct full audit. After the initial preliminary report, which I tabled to Parliament, by the way, and that's when Eric Chia became very angry and accused me of going after him. But I was just doing my job as Minister of Finance. And in the preliminary report, we made clear reference to the private house preliminary report that, among other things, made an issue of non-compliance of financial procedures, no reference to the board in approval of contracts, procurement of iron ore at an exorbitant price, much higher and above the market price, and an issue of payment to legal fees to a friend of the Chief Judge, lawyer V.K. Lingam, and again exorbitant fees which cannot be defended under normal terms. This was tabled to the Parliament and was debated. Now, after that, because of the nature and the severity of the problem, Private House was asked not only to audit but also to manage for a period the entire management of Perwaja and the accounts, and at the same time to prepare a full report, audited report on Perwaja, which was then submitted. And because of the sensitivity, political sensitivity that period, copies were given to the Prime Minister, the then Prime Minister, myself, and the Governor of the Central Bank. I then adduced this report, the full report, to the ACA and the police. Jadi saya kemukakan laporan ini sepenuhnya kepada polis dan Badan Pencegah Rasuah. Okay. Karena dia akan dijadikan isu OSA atau rahsia. Jadi saya, tetapi, but in the proceedings in the court, this was never used. So clearly, proving my belief, my suspicion, that this is all a farce. The entire procedure trial, picking on one small aspect of irregularity in the conduct of payment of Fresham deal, whatever, in Hong Kong, but poorly prosecuted, and the main crux of the evidence audited by PricewaterhouseCoopers were completely ignored, and this has raised suspicion on the seriousness of on the part of the Prime Minister and the government in tackling and combating corruption in this country.